Hi, welcome back to the JaceIsJumbo channel. I'm standing this time, and I have no pants on. Do with that what you will. Now, this isn't going to be a highly edited video or anything like that. I just really saw something online today. I wanted to talk about it, and I think standing up really kind of helps everything flow. So that's why I'm doing this. Now, today's topic does involve a kind of a down low YouTuber. Not a ton of people know about him, but I figured just enough know about him to kind of like, you know, talk about this a little bit. It's a small channel called Penguin Z0. And I just wanted to talk about a guy that's kind of just downloading his content and re-uploading it. Now, obviously, I'm joking, right? Everyone knows who Charlie is. If you don't know, he's a very, very popular commentary YouTuber on the site. And yeah, he's honestly, there's no way you don't know him. If you know anything about YouTube at all, you probably know Charlie. He's been like the top 3 commentary YouTubers for the past like 10 years. And there's a dirty, dastardly devil that is just kind of downloading his content and putting it into a compilation and then uploading that to YouTube. And I gotta admit, granted, he doesn't make his own content, right? But I will say this, the man is on demon time. This guy is uploading like 3-hour-long compilations of like Charlie's videos like every 4 hours. Crazy, dude. I know he doesn't have to do a lot to make these videos. Pretty much all he does is download, flip the video to try to like avoid copyright, and then just upload it. But dude, he's doing it a lot. And you might even ask yourself, like, why am I even talking about this? This happens with like every single big YouTuber. There's always going to be at least like 6 or 7 accounts that just download all their content, put it on the compilation, and then upload it. I mean, what's the big deal with this guy? Well, first of all, it's because I ran into him in the wild. I like to listen to music and YouTube throughout the day whenever I work, and I just so happened to be listening to one of this guy's video, one of these guys' compilations of Charlie's videos. And once I figured out that it was a compilation, I looked at it and I realized that this guy had 1.32 million subs. Now, a lot of people like Charlie, right? I'm one of them. But I don't find myself subscribing to every single compilation channel that comes my way. And I imagine a lot of other people feel that same way. So how does this channel have 1.32 million subs? Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that it was bots. That's my guess, is that this channel was just bots. And then they just kind of repurposed it to become like a Charlie compilation channel, I guess. But the thing that like is actually really funny is that a lot of the video, like all the shorts, right? This was originally a shorts channel, are still there. And with the name like Sonic Gleam, what do you think is on that channel, right? What do you think those shorts are made of? If you guessed it, brain rot, toddler content for literally 2-year-olds, that is so mind-numbing. It actually, like, it had my brain oozing out my ear. You'd be right. To really get my point across about this channel, I'm just going to show you a couple of shorts here. Be warned, you might lose a couple IQ points. Horrendous. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. These type of videos, they're not on my algorithm, right? I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't see much of this, and I hope no one else does either. What is happening? Like, what is this? Like, I was shocked that I got down this rabbit hole because I was just inspecting a MoistCr1TiKaL compilation channel. How did I get here? Now, I'm going to reiterate that I don't know if this channel was bot or if it was just like the owner of the channel just decided to do a full 180 and go from 2-year-old content to, MoistCr1TiKaL content. I have no idea. The only thing I do know is that it pained me watching this. I actually felt physical pain. I thought I was having a heart attack, a stroke, appendicitis and a twisted ankle all at once watching these things. Now, normally, whenever I see stuff like this, I kind of just let it go, right? I just like, wow, that's whack, and just kind of keep going. But it really made me sit here and think that there are kids out there, actual kids in a very important age, watching this. Like, there are actual 2 to 3 or 4-year-olds watching this and getting enjoyment. Please stop. Now, I'm not going to say that I grew up like in the perfect combination between the internet and TV. I grew up in a good time, but I'm just saying whenever I was younger, I was watching PBS, dog. I was watching Elmo and Barney. You cannot tell me that this stuff is good for your brain. Wow. I hope that this channel sold because it was dying. I think I'm done with that side of it. Yeah, those shorts were horrible. But also with just the way the channel is now, again, I don't know if MoistCr1TiKaL is actually going to like do anything about it. He usually doesn't. I think that's why there's so many like, MoistCr1TiKaL compilation channels, is because I think Charlie's been very vocal about not doing any kind of content strikes or, copyright strikes or anything like that. So people just, it's a free way just to download a video, upload it. Maybe people watch it and you get free subs and watch time. By the way, he doesn't have any obligation to do anything about it. He's just, that's the way he rolls, and you got to respect that. I just always find it weird when people just like download other people's content and then put ads on it and then upload it. That always just leaves a sour taste in my mouth, especially people who just don't add on to it at all. Because there's a difference between, commentary videos where you have something to say, and then there's just completely re-uploading content. And this guy does seem like he's, re-uploading content. I'm not trying to come for his bag. Like I said, if Charlie doesn't have a problem, no one else should have a problem. It's not a big deal. But, it's just kind of weird that at least do something different about it, Also, I find it kind of funny that if you look at the description and the links, all of the links go to like, MoistCr1TiKaL, Charlie's, his channel, his Twitter, and all that stuff, which I feel like is almost kind of like a peace offering. Like, hey, hey, Charlie, if you do see this, don't copyright, don't do that. Look, if anyone's ever interested, there's the links right there. Okay, I lied. I'm going back to that, talking about that shorts thing real quick. If this is a sold channel and it's called Sonic Gleam, you got to think that it got 1.32 million subs off the Sonic stuff. There were 1.32 million people who saw those Sonic shorts and clicked subscribe. What the fuck? Now, look, I am not a person that should be judging other people's content. I know that first and foremost, but oh man, it's bad. And you got to think that this guy is literally printing money. You got to think each one of these YouTube videos are in between like 1 hour and 4 hours long. And if people like me start listening to them, where you just listen to it throughout the day, the dude's raking in cash. Think there's probably an ad every maybe 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes. I forgot what it is. But if it's every 15 minutes even, that's so much money he's raking in from even a video that gets like 5,000 views. That's a ton of watch time. He is getting free money. There's no reason why he's uploading so many videos. Now, as a special surprise, I did in fact ask MoistCr1TiKaL, Charlie, his opinion on this matter. And this is what he said.
You've never done that before, just in general? What, throw toilet paper into the toilet before shitting? I've only done that like once or twice. I know that it's supposed to like reduce blowback. And it did its job, but I never really need to make landing pads.
Yeah, he was in the middle of playing a game, and if he did see my message, he didn't read it out loud. And he has no obligation to, right? I just thought that'd be funny just to get that little clip in there, but like I said, he was busy. So he doesn't have to do anything, but yeah, I don't know if he knows about this. He probably doesn't. He's got 1,500 other things to worry about, but I just thought I'd ask him and see if he actually knew. But that's gonna do it for me. I just wanted to talk about this because I found it so incredibly goofy and horrifying. I'm super stressful on that horrifying if there are actual like toddlers watching those shorts. But anyways, I'm gonna stop talking about that. That's it for me. My name is JaceIsJumbo. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, subscribe button if you like what you saw, and if you didn't, okay, all right, bye.